Today, our champion, Toni-Marie Baldinelli of Amesbury, Massachusetts, faces the challenge of Janet Poch of Concord, New Hampshire on Candlepin Bowling. Hi, everybody. Glad you could join us here at the Fairway in Natick, Massachusetts for 3 strings of Candlepin Bowling. My name is Don Gillis, and I'm here to remind you that we will have guaranteed prize money of $1,200, but also we have permanent souvenirs for our bowlers. They come from the Ace Trophy Company of Boston, something they can put up on the shelf. And the way that $1,200 is broken down, $700 goes to the winner, $350 goes to the runner-up, $50 to the winner of each string. If they tie, they split that at $25 apiece. There are other opportunities for our bowlers to make some money. I can tell you about that as the program continues. I'll just remind you that I have 2 gift certificates here. One of them goes to the runner-up. It's a $50 gift certificate from the Super 7 tire dealers. The other one must be earned, and that one is a $50 gift certificate from True Value hardware stores and home centers, and that goes to the bowler with the most marks. All right, enough from me. Let's talk to today's bowlers, shall we? And first of all, I want to talk to Janet. Now, I've been hearing all kinds of things about you, that here you are, the Ladies Pro Bowler of the Year on the WCBC. How come I haven't seen you here before?
Oh, not tried very often.
You haven't tried very often, huh?
No.
What did you, I didn't look, what did you do? You roll off 619. That's for 5 strings, huh?
Yes.
That's pretty good bowling.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I bet you're glad to be here, though, no, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, you gave me an easy one to work with. Yeah. She's only been on this show 34 times and has won 30 of them. What are you going to do for an encore? Just keep on?
I'm taking 1 week at a time.
I know, and that's obviously
it never gets any easier.
I'm sure it doesn't. No, you got a little scare last week, huh?
Sure did.
Okay.
I got a bigger scare this week.
Oh, yeah, just to have Janet show up, huh? I know.
Yeah.
Well,
What's
both.
the name?
I know, because you're both on that tour, and I guess you were runner-up to her, weren't you, huh?
Yeah,
This year.
sure.
Son of a gun. Hey, this should be a beauty, huh? We'll get started with it. Good luck to both of you right after this.
Candlepin Bowling is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware, your store of first choice.
All right, leading off now on lane 2 here at the Fairway is our challenger, Janet Poch, Concord, New Hampshire. Janet has a fine league average of 117. Her high single, 178. Her high triple, 417. Oh, yes. Nice spare to begin as she made the diamond. Five is the fill. She's got 4 horsemen right side plus the 8-pin. Got the 4 horsemen, but that's a tough one. Much easier if you're working on the 7 when you're 4 horsemen right, or if it's left, then you're working on the 10. Good pinning. Now, Toni-Marie Baldinelli. Toni-Marie with a league average of 116. High single 172. And she begins with a spare. She has a high triple of 469. Seven is the fill. She's got the 3-pin on the right, 2 pieces of wood behind it, and on the left, 4-7. Boy, what a nice try. Didn't get the 7, but got everything else. So close to a strike for Janet Poch. She leaves the kingpin, the 5. Didn't get it. To 10. Janet is single. She's employed as an accounting clerk with the New Hampshire Insurance Group. And as we have already noted, it is her first appearance on this show. All right, there's the same spare leave, the 5. Took her time and got it this time. Toni-Marie. Tough leave here. 4 horsemen left side and the 9-pin. Oh, good. Came back off the wall and got it. That's a tough shot. In addition to her great record on this show, Toni-Marie is a former NBA 5-time ladies all-events champion. Most recently, year before this, 1987. And the title which she is runner-up to Janet on this year, she herself has won 4 times. That is WCBC Pro Tour Ladies Pro Bowler of the Year. First check on the scoreboard after 4 boxes of the first string. Right now it is Toni-Marie Baldinelli, 49, and with a bonus ball yet to be thrown by Janet Poch, she's at 45. Our challenger, Janet Poch, and she's working on a spare that she rolled in the 4th, so this is a bonus ball. And what a bonus ball. As the 5 drops this time, she didn't have to pick it up for a spare. She has it for a strike. And 2 marks in a row. 3 marks in a row, any combination. Strikes or spares in the same string, $50 bonus. 8-pin drop. 3 and 5. Those are the 2 pins she's looking at. She knew she was coming in a little bit thin on that 3. So she missed out on her 3 marks in a row for the bonus of $50. Now Toni-Marie Baldinelli. Toni is single again. She is the mother of a daughter, Krista. She's employed at Bailey's in Seabrook, New Hampshire, and her sponsor on the Pro Tour is DeBurrows of Haverhill. She has it spare in the 5th. Her second mark. Got a thin hit. Just 4. Two more are still there. $10. Well, she was glad to see the 9-pin go down. Now she has 4 horsemen left side. One, 2, 4, and 7. Piece of wood rolling around in the back. Miss. How about that? She got it. I was just going to say missed the head pin and took out 3, but then piece of wood came back and knocked down the head pin. So she has her spare. 4th mark. Big 9 drop. The 10 pin to pick up for another mark. Already at 102 through 7. Rolling wood. That's what she's waiting for. Now, can she get at it? Let's see. Yes. 2 marks in a row, and she's at 112 through 8. Now our defending champion. And Toni-Marie has the single pin, the 5, the king pin to go after for a spare. Giving it a good long look. And she has it. So she has matched the spare. Now will she match the fill? Janet had a 9-pin drop. Yes, she got the 9 pins, and she's in an excellent position to match the spare. And Janet has a 10-pin lead, or she had through 6 before she put 2 spares up on the board, and now Toni-Marie has spared and filled with a 9 and is trying to go for another. Nope. So it's a 9 box. Too bad, as she went into the gutter. All right, Janet put 2 marks together in the 4th and 5th, failed to get one in the 6th. Now she's got 7 and 8 together. And this is the spare lead that she did not get previously, where she took, or she almost didn't get. She took out the 3, and then there was a piece of wood to come back and knock down the number 1. This time she made sure of it. She went after the number 1. Give her $50 in bonus money. Any combination of strikes or spares in the same string establishes that bonus of $50. Now, each subsequent consecutive mark in that same string is worth $50 apiece. And she has an 8-pin drop and an opportunity to pick up another $50 if she knocks down these 2. She knew she had missed it as soon as she released the ball, just turned around. There it is for a 146 opening string. How's that for a debut? How is that for a start? Toni-Marie just a little too full on that head pin. Nine, 110. Single pin to pick up. The 2-pin. All over that. She covered that beautifully. A clutch spare. That puts her now at 120, plus what she loads up with this ball. Just 4, as she just missed the head pin and left 6 of them there. A fine 124. But it's kind of tough to roll a 124 and then find that you are 20 22 pins down. How about that? At the end of one, our challenger, Janet Poch, Concord, New Hampshire, 146. Toni-Marie Baldinelli, Amesbury, Massachusetts, 124. In the middle string, our defending champion leads it off. She, of course, is Toni-Marie Baldinelli. Time called. Ralph Stewart wants to take a check on this. Looks like one of those pieces of wood is this side of the deadwood line. It's rolling, though, and now gone back behind it. So it is in play. Working on the 5 and 8. He made it. So she begins the middle string with a spare. Another $50 in bonus money went to Janet Poch for winning that first string. 7 is the fill for Toni-Marie. She's got 2 pieces of wood to the right side of the 2 and 4, and the 10 is over in the corner. So she's going to try, obviously, to pick up the 2 and 4 and get some action to the right that will knock down the 10. She got the 2 and the 10, but the 4 is still there. Our high-low jackpot, 1-7-10, is up to $850. And at the end of this program, winner will get first try at it, then the runner-up. If neither hits it, we add $25, and next week it'll be up to $875. And we just keep doing that till somebody walks away with whatever has accumulated. Our home viewer jackpot is $250. A little too full that time by Janet, so she almost had a spread eagle. She's got the 3 on the right, just 2 on the left, 4-7. One of them. So this would appear to be an 8 box. And that's what it is. Three and 10. Spare in the second. Four horsemen, right side, and nope. An 8. Al Giglio keeping score on that big scoreboard today, and Keith Williams keeping score beside me. Toni-Marie has 2 pins to pick up over on the right-hand side. 6 and 10. Ralph Stewart, lob line judge and referee, in his accustomed spot. Don Riley is our statistician and coordinator. Yes, she has it. Spare in the 4th. Today's crew: Roger Rice, Bill Freewald, Dick Erickson, Skip Peabody. Janet Poch on the line, and our producer-director, Phil Rubin. 1, 3, 5, and 8. That's the combination she's looking at. Didn't get the head pin, everything else. And leaves that 5 there. Too full. She knew it as soon as she saw it coming in on there, so she has spread eagle +1. The 8-pin did not go down, so there are 7 standing. Took out the right side and left the 2 and 4. It's a 9. And another check on the scoreboard after 4 boxes in the middle string. Toni-Marie Baldinelli has a bonus ball still to throw, but considering that and pins down, the score is Baldinelli 45 and Poch 42. 5th box, middle string, Toni-Marie Baldinelli working on a spare. This is the bonus ball, 5. Now she's got 4 horsemen, left side, and in the background is the 8-pin. Now, unable to get anything there. A 9. Not an easy one. She has the diamond right. 3, 5, 6, and 9. Nope. Another win for the diamond. $10. In case you just joined us, this is Janet Poch from Concord, New Hampshire, Ladies Pro Bowler of the Year on the WCBC Tour last year, making her very first appearance on this show, and it was a good one in the first string. She rolled a 146. Toni-Marie has picked up 8 of those pins, the difference between her 124 and Janet Poch's 146. $9. Ralph Stewart calls time. He's got a piece of wood that's on its way rolling up toward the bowler. It's out of there. 2, 8, and 10. That's what she's looking at. Wood up against the 10. A miss. And another one. So it's a 7 box. And Toni-Marie picks up 3 more. So she's picked up right now half of the 22-pin deficit, down to 11. $1 and 2 is what she needs for a spare here. Too thin. $10. A little too full. Nice shot. That's her third mark in the middle string. So far, Janet Poch has 1. She had 6 in the first string. This is tough. 4 and 6. Made it! Oh, that's pretty. Pretty shot. The wood, of course, made it possible, but you have to hit it the proper way. Seven was her fill, but she missed in trying to reconvert, and there it was. And she makes a 10 out of it. Now, Toni-Marie also working on a spare. This is a bonus ball. One more falls. 6 is the fill. The 3-pin becomes the object because she has 3-6 on the right, 4-7 on the left. Good shot. She only got the 3-6, but she flew them over toward the 4-7. Just didn't happen to get a hit. It's a 10. 105. Eight and 10. That's a tough split. 3 pieces of wood, and she's studying it very well. Well, she will study it once the piece of wood that's rolling around settles down, and then she'll try to utilize it, push through, get the 8, roll it over. Now, she had to touch that piece of wood. She knows that it had to be grazed in order to send it over to the 10. It's a 10. 115. Now Janet Poch. Janet down by 10 in this string, but she led by 22 after 1. 4 horsemen left side, and over in the right-hand corner, the 10-pin. Oh, yes, you could see that. I wanted to say almost before she hit it that she was going to get it, because it was a beautiful 1-2 pocket hit. And you knew that the 1 was going to go over there and get the 10. Big 9. Wow. Big 9 fill. The 7-pin to pick up for another mark. Again, as you can see that she's waiting. You can't see the piece of wood that's rolling. It's to the right of that. But on the split screen, you can see what she's facing with that 7-pin. There. You see the pin that's holding her up. It's over on the right there. And despite the fact that it won't be in play, she must wait legally. Now, she's got it right on it, despite the delay. And the delay like that can sometimes be disconcerting for a bowler. But she's at 114, and we'll have whatever this will give her. 7 more, 121. So Janet wins the second string as well as the first, and gets another $50 in bonus money. More important, she adds to that lead. Up to 28 now. That's it. A 28-pin lead at the end of 2. Challenger Janet Poch Concord, New Hampshire, 267. Toni-Marie Baldinelli, Amesbury, Massachusetts, 239. All right, Janet Poch, our challenger, on the line, leading off in the third. What a start! Already up by 28, and she begins the third string with a strike. Darn near made it 2 in a row. Everything down except the 10-pin. Didn't get that. Ten. Now Toni-Marie. Just missed the head pin. So she's got the 7 with wood in front of it, and to the right, the 4 horsemen and the 9 in the background. Beautiful on the right side, but she couldn't get that 7. By the way, before I forget it, NBA Managing Director Bill Bolton has announced a brand new over average, that means over your average, tournament for all NBA league bowlers. The tournament is going to run from October 1988 through April 1999. 1989, excuse me, Don. Donald, do that again. It's going to run from October 1988 through April 1989. The top prize money for the winning man and the winning one in each designated area will be $1,000. The cumulative total of all prize money is $25,000. 9 for Toni-Marie, and we encourage all League Massachusetts Bowling Association bowlers to seek further details at the control desk of their participating MBA bowling center. Janet Poch. 4-7 on the left, 6-10 on the right, 1 piece of wood in the middle. Too far left as she took out the 7. If you have any questions regarding the Massachusetts Bowling Association, the new Managing Director, Bill Bolton, will be happy to answer them for you if you call area code 617-933-4MBA. The number 4 and then the letters MBA. Boy, look at those things come down. 1 pin up. The 4. Not anymore. One, 3, 10. Wood in front of the 10. And a little piece sticking its nose in between the 1 and 3. Didn't get the head pin. She needs marks. 10. Is it going to? No, not quite a strike. She has the 10 pin to pick up for a spare. And she has it. So spare matches spare, but she's still 37 pins down with now just 6 boxes to go. Challenger Janet Poch. Big hit. 9 is the fill on her spare, and she has the 7-pin on the left to pick up. She's got it. 2 in a row here. Five this time. Leaving diamond right plus the 10, or if you want it called differently, it's the 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. She left 2. Toni-Marie a little too full that time, but she gets 5, but she's left with the 2, 4, 7 on the left, 6 and 10 on the right, and didn't get the pocket she wanted, which would have been obviously the 2, 4. She left the 2. Now goes for an 8-box, a 9-box. She gets the 2 on the right. She's opposite a 9-box here, and at the moment is down by 43 pins. Nope, no spare there. Still the 1 and 7. Nine. She's opposite a 9, so it remains now with 4 boxes to go, a 43-pin difference, 43-pin lead for our challenger here, Janet Poch. One, 2, and 4. Those are the 3 pins she's looking at, hoping to convert into a spare. Nope, too full on the head pin. Another 9. She winds up with a tough split. 4-7 on the left, 6-10 on the right, 1 piece of wood across the 4-7. But it's not at an angle that makes it favorable for going over to the other side. So she gets the left side. And when she picks up these 2, which she probably will, she'll be at an even 100. 100. $33 pins in the final 2 boxes for her will give her a 400 and an extra $100 in bonus money. Oh, nice shot, but the 7 didn't go. Seven pin, that's the only pin standing. And, ooh, Ooh, she went to the left of it. Didn't get it. Ten. 110. 47 incompleted frames, 47 pin lead. Four horsemen left side. This will be for a 120? No. 119. $386. $386. And Toni-Marie could not get the mark in the ninth. Nine. Final box now for Toni-Marie, who, after winning 10 straight, has been defeated today. Nope, she could not get the strike she wanted in that final box. But she has the 5-pin to pick up for a spare. And she has it. Okay. That puts her at 100 plus what she gets on the next one. Final ball. And she gets 6. 106. And Toni-Marie congratulates our new champion, Janet Poch from Concord, New Hampshire. We'll be going for $850 in the high-low jackpot, $250 in the home viewer jackpot. I'll tell you how much money each of these bowlers has won. The final score is new champion Janet Poch, 386, and Toni-Marie Baldinelli, after 10 straight wins, 345. $250 in our home viewer jackpot. The number is 731 today, which means that if I draw a card that's anywhere from 721 to 741, that person will win the $250. Where do you send your cards, you're asking? We're asking for guesses, you know, as to what the total pinfall would be, both bowlers combined, on the day that I draw your card. Please send it along to this address: Candlepin Bowling, WCVB TV, 5 TV Place, Needham, Massachusetts, zip code number 02192. Remember, postcards only, and just one per day. And when we get a winner, we empty this all out. Remember also that when I draw a card, and it's the same for anybody, obviously, if the person is nowhere near what the total is, it doesn't matter. Just the fact that your card is drawn, you'll receive several prizes. Today, those prizes are these.
Conair, leader in hair care, brings you the finest products available today. Jerry Redding's European Styling Foam and Milk and Honey Shampoo, plus Conair Professional Styling Brushes. And Schaefer Fashion Pens, fine writing instruments that are also fashion accessories. Twist action ballpoint 23-karat gold electroplated accents in a range of colors. And Jovan Florals, delicate island gardenia, sultry night blooming jasmine, elegant black orchid, passionate tropical iris, elusive oriental lotus. Every woman's right to a little indulgence.
All right, we've got a good total today. That's 731. A lot of folks guessed somewhere in that vicinity. So we might have a winner for $250. Let's find out. Remember, 10 either side of it. This one comes from Ruby Anderson of Manchester, New Hampshire, and her guess is 771. Son of a gun. 40 off. Well, okay. It just means that next week it's going to be up to $300. Janet, you know how much money is involved if you knock down those three? $850. Take a shot at it. Wow, you scared him. No, all right. Now, you stay here for just a second, please. How about a hand for a lady who's been on here 35 times and has won 30 of them? She just lost after 10 in a row. I'll tell you, you are really something. You are a real champion. And, of course, every champion somewhere along. Nobody goes undefeated forever.
I knew it was going.
Okay, $350. I don't have any bonus money for you. You get a $50 gift certificate from Super 7 Tire Dealers, and you get one small one, which you can put in a corner somewhere with all those big ones that you have.
Put them all together.
Okay, all right. It's great to have you. You're a pleasure to have on the show and a great champion. Now, how about a hand for the lady who just defeated her, huh? Yeah. Hey, pretty good year for you, huh?
Yeah.
Bowler of the Year in the World Candlepin Bowling Congress, and now you come on here and show us why. I thought you were going to have a 400 for a while there.
I thought so too, but I didn't hit the head pin too much consistently the last four boxes.
The last 4 or 5 boxes.
Yeah.
I think maybe you were saying, I want that, I want. Maybe you were pressing a little bit, were you?
A little bit.
Okay, $700. You also get, I believe it's $200 in bonus money, and you get a $50 gift certificate for being the marksman of the day. You get the big trophy from the Ace Trophy Company, and at the moment, I don't know who your challenge is going to be next week, but you don't worry about it.
No.
You're just going to enjoy this, right? All right, I'll see you next week, okay? And you'll be with us, too. Don Gillis with the whole crew. Bye-bye, everybody.